All right, let's talk about how to accelerate in this course successfully without skipping information, right? Without doing something unhealthy, successfully. So, 3 steps. It's a 3-step process, okay? First thing that you're going to do is you're going to get yourself a full preview of the assignment, the program that you have to write, okay? The next thing you're going to do is you're going to leave and go about your day. Okay, if you're taking this in school, then you're going to do this step, this full preview before you leave school, before your class period is over, and you're going to go home for the day. Right here, be going home for the day. Okay, all right, and then we're going to do right. We're going to eventually be back at our computer, right, ready to write this code. So let's go. Let's go into detail. The full preview. What does a full preview look like of a program? Let's take 5.06 up here in the center screen. I have it highlighted. A tough program, right? And so let's go straight to page 3, the assignment instructions. Pull them up. If you have time, you give them a quick read through. If not, you go straight down to the bottom left-hand corner and you print these instructions out. Okay, if you have a printer, that is fantastic. If you don't have a printer, change and print as a PDF, right? So that you can read these instructions on your device or computer offline. You want to get the instructions offline, all right? Go to the grading rubric. This you want to spend a little time with, but first thing you're going to do is print this, right, as well. Hard copy or PDF. But you want to spend about a minute with this grading rubric before you leave for the day. So if you have your grading rubric printed out, right, or if you have it as a PDF, pull it up and complete an inventory, right? I have this open in Paint, which is another idea, right? Screenshot, take it into Paint. Go through this. It takes about a minute, right? Let's do it in 1 minute. This is typical. This is a loop here. We know this. This is new. Data written to file. This is new. This 5.06 is writing to a file. Reading from a file is old. It's 5.03 in case I need to backtrack. Okay. This is old. Check. Check. Random class. We might need to review random class. All right. Input prompts. Check. Code neatly organized. Check. Pseudocode and a plan. Check. PMR. Check. Right. And we set a loop up here. Check. Comments. Check. So we've already identified the key learning. Okay. Plus we may have to do a review of how to read in from file, maybe how to do the random class, right? That random generator. But we have our key learning marked up on the rubric, and I think we're just about ready to go for the day. Okay. Now, yeah, we're at step 2. We're ready to leave we're ready to leave the computer and go about our day. If you're in class, then you're leaving you're doing this right before your class ends. You're previewing your next assignment. You're printing stuff out. You're getting stuff ready, and you're leaving to go. You'll eventually leave to go home, or leave to go the rest of your school day, or leave to go home. Okay. Now, right, in your spare time, you're offline. Maybe you're waiting on swim practice to start. Maybe you're in between classes. Maybe you're on the way home. Maybe you're at home, right? If you're working, it just depends. In your free time, you're going to start planning this program. You're going to start thinking about, you're going to read through those assignment instructions maybe 2 or 3 times. You're going to make sure you understand it, right? What it is, they're asking me to write. You're going to start thinking about a plan. You're going to start writing down a plan, right? You have YouTube, you have TeacherTube, the class websites. You can text me, ask me a key question, right, about the assignment instructions. You want to start writing down the key components of this program, step by step, what has to happen in this program. You want to get yourself some pseudocode. Okay, I'm strong on that. And if pseudocode is not your method of planning, maybe, well, pseudocode can be an outline, it can be a list, right? It can be a number of things, right? You need a plan. If need be, ask questions. Okay. Now, eventually, we're back at the computer. And we're back at the computer and we're fully warmed up. Okay. We already know what this program should be about. We already have identified things we need to know, right? So we're going to open up to page 1 and we're going to begin reading and completing the activities. Keep in mind, we know that we have to look for the Monte Carlo method and how to write data out to a text file. You can even preview this section, right? You can even look through first. Okay, they're talking about loops. I know I need a loop. What's this, right? Open it up and voila, they're showing me how to write out to a text file. Again, they're showing me how to write out to a text file. So that's going to be covered. Page 3, they're showing me the Monte Carlo method. Okay, so that's right. That's everything that I need to know, right? It's right to write. So I simply back up to page 1 and begin reading through, knowing that all of this information is vital, right? That if I skip this information, I'm shortchanging myself, right? And one thing that I want to end this with is we want to stop attempting to sit down at the computer for the first time and write these programs without a plan. We're attempting to write programs without knowing how the program should work, without knowing the necessary components, right? This is how you will waste those of you who are wasting time, this is how you will waste most of your time. You're sitting down at the computer for the first time, trying to write the program and look over and plan the program and look over the information all at the same time. And eventually you're going to get frustrated. You're going to end up writing the program successfully in what, 3 or 4 sessions? Some of you are telling me it takes it's taking days on the harder programs, right? Because you have to go about this methodically, right? All of you are savvy enough, right, to put together something like this, where when you sit down at the computer, you're ready to read through. You know what you're reading for. You know why the information is important, and you're ready to write the code, right? Give this a try.